Get strong.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Let's Discuss. Now, in this Let's Discuss, we finally got Avatar spoilers, and yes, I am so excited. Yes, Avatar: The Last Airbender will be released in November, and this is one I've been very excited. So, yeah, I'm a huge Avatar: The Last Airbender fan. I remember watching it when I was a child. It's such a good show. The characters, the art style. By recording this, when this video gets released, there might be a few more cards that got revealed, but at the moment, this is what I'm seeing, so this is what I'm covering. So yeah, let's get into the spoiler list. There we go, Avatar: The Last Airbender. For a while, all we had was Avatar Aang and his like alt art kind of looking one, but now we finally have our cards, so let's have a look. So, Arthur, Steadfast Guardian. Legendary Bison Ally. Flash, Flying. When Arthur enters, airbend any number of other power creatures. Arthur. Target. When Arthur enters, airbend any number of each other target non-land perms you control. So, airbend. Let's have a look what airbend does. Exile them, while each one is exiled, its owner may cost it for 2 rather than its mana cost. Okay, I'm sorry, that wording just confused the hell out of me. Exile them. While each one is exiled, its owner may cast it for 2. Oh, is that just 2 colors rather than paying mana cost? Ooh, that's actually pretty nice. Whenever you cast a spell from exile, hit a 1/1 white ally. For those who don't know, ally is a really big thing in this set. All the Avatar, or like Team Avatar, or most of the creatures are all allies. Then we have Firelord Ozai. Firelord Ozai attacks. You may sacrifice another creature. If you do, add an amount of red equal to the sacrificed creature's power. At the end of combat, you don't lose this mana as steps end. Pay 6 mana, exile top card of each opponent's library. At the end of the turn, you may play one of those cards without paying the mana cost. Okay. That seems fine. When it comes to these 2 cards, obviously these are straight out of the show. But a reprint of the Great Henge and Force of Negation, sure, I'll accept them. Also, I believe this is from the main set, and I think this is from Jumpstart, maybe? Or is this from something else? ELE, what's... Oh no, that's not Jumpstart. Okay, that's something... Okay. Is that TLA? ELA. Okay, I'll have to look up what these mean. So... we have Hakoda, Selfless Commander. Vigilance, you may look at top card of your library anytime. You may cast an ally spell from the top of your library. Sacrifice Hakoda. Creatures you control get +0/+5 and gain indestructible to the end of the turn. So that's nice. You sack him because, yeah. Well, he doesn't die in the show, but he does go to prison. Fire Nation prison. Fire Nation attack. Create 2 1/1 red soldiers. With fire bending 1. When a creature with fire bending 1 attacks, add 1 red. This mana lasts until the end of combat. Pay 9 mana to flashback. A lot for flashback. That is 9 mana to flashback it. Yeah. That's a lot. Hey, lessons return. Nice. Lessons first came out in, was it Strickhavens? So seeing them again is pretty cool. It makes sense. Aang has to do his bending lesson. So earthbending lesson. Earthbending 4. Target land you control becomes a 4/4 becomes a 0/0 creature. 0/0 creature with haste, and it's a land. Put 4 1/1 counters on it. Then, when it dies or is exiled, return to the battlefield tapped. That's actually pretty cool. So, Airbend, you get to cast stuff for 2, or at least get to cast stuff. Earthbending, you put 1/1 counters on the land, maybe. I just saw something down here. Ooh. Then we have Avatar Aang. We saw this card earlier. I say earlier, we saw this card about 2 months ago. Was it a month ago? Yeah, Avatar Aang, he is a flip. He is a red, green, white, and blue. Legendary creature, human avatar ally. Flying and firebending 2. Whenever you waterbend, earthbend, firebend, or airbend, draw a card. Then, if you've done all 4 this turn, transform Avatar Aang to Aang, Master of Elements. Flying 6/6, spells you cast costs Ulberg less to cast. This can reduce generic mana. That's nuts that this can reduce generic mana too. At the beginning of each upkeep, you may transform Aang, Master of Elements. If you do, you gain 4 life, draw 4 cards, put 4 1/1 counters on him, and he deals 4 damage to each opponent. Would you want to though? Would you want to transform him back? Even though he can just cost stuff less? Ah, Katara the Fearless! Yes! I was hoping we would get this card because this was a promo at a Magic event in America. This not this exact artwork. That artwork was like when they were in the Fire Nation, Incognito, all that type of stuff. If a triggered ability of an ally you control triggers, it triggers this your time. It does make me want it. I want to build a Aang ally deck. That's what I want to build. Southern Air Temple Shrine. Not even a land. I thought this would be lands. This isn't a land. This is a shrine. Okay. When Air Temple enters, put X. What counts as each creature you control, where X is the number of shrines you control. Whenever another shrine you control enters, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. Okay, I assuming then all the other air temples are going to be shrines. Southern, Northern, Western. Okay. There he is. There's the man. There he is. Cabbage Merchant. Yes! I was really hoping this would be a card. Mono green, legendary creature, human citizen. You can run the Cabbage Merchant as a commander. Whenever an opponent casts a non-creature spell, create a food. Whenever a creature deals common damage to you, sacrifice food. Tap 2 untapped food to control. Add 1 mana of any color. Food power. Even though it's not food, it's all cabbages. Food tokens better be cabbages. They have to be cabbages. Please make them cabbages. Then we have a mono. I believe all the characters will have a mono printing. It makes sense. It does. So Katara, Warbane Master. Whenever you cast a spell during an opponent's turn, you get an experience counter. Whenever Katara attacks, you may draw a card for each experience counter you have. If you do, discard a card. Pretty cheap too, only 2 mana? It is only when she attacks, but you have run the risk of her being blocked and killed. But it's fine, you're running. It's simple. You can run like you can't be blocked. Or on the occasion of block, I will compose that to your hand. Yeah. There he is. There's Aang. Aang, Airbending Master. So yeah, when he enters, airbend another target creature. So yeah, exile it. While it's exiled, its owner may cast it for 2 rather than pay its mana cost. Whenever 1 or more creatures you control leave the battlefield without dying, you get an experience counter. At the beginning of your upkeep, create a 1/1 white ally creature token for each experience counters you have. Ooh, so you could just keep blinking Aang out to use his what enters exile. You then pay 2 cast the card that you exiled. Bam. Get experience counter. Bam. Create tons of allies. I wonder what the allied tokens look like. Yo! It's him! It's the guy from Kyoshi Island, the one that always seems to foam at the mouth. Whenever another ally you control enters, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. Sure. Fire Lord Sozin. Okay, Charmant Saga. Destroy all creatures. Okay, 6 mana board wipe. Choose a card name. Search target opponent's graveyard, hand, and library for up to 4 cards with that name and exile them. Then that player. It sounds like this is a standard card. It costs a lot of mana to be played in standard. Exile this saga, then return it to the battlefield transformed under your control. Oh, it's a flip card. Firelord Sozin. Then can you have Menace, Firebend 3, so in this attacks you gain 3 reds. When Firelord Sozin deals combat damage to a player, you may pay X. When you do, put any... Sorry for yawning, I've literally just woken up. Put any number of target cards with mana value X or less from that player's graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. Okay. God, this might be worth the 6 mana. Because it's actually worth the board wipe. Redirect Lightning. As there's a cast a spell, pay 5 life or pay 2. Change the target. Ah, okay. So they've made another. They've made a deflecting sword for 1 mana. Well, not deflecting sword. Untimely malfunction for 1 mana, or you pay. I'm gonna pay 5 life. I'll pay 5 life. Deflecting sword. Oh, instant lesson. Oh, the show. I love the showcases. I love the showcase. I absolutely adore the showcase. It's so good. I like it that this is when the day of Black Sun, Suga goes to his father's chamber and interrogates him while he has no fire mending in there. Once the eclipse is over, yeah. Violet Ozai just. Fated Firepower. Yeah, Uncle Iroh. So X and 3 red pips. Flash. This enchantment enters with X fire counters on it. The resource you control will deal damage to an opponent or a permanent that opponent controls. It deals that much damage plus an amount of damage equal to the number of fire counters on this enchantment. Dead. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, it's like fiery Fire Emancipation. On it's the dragons! It's the dragons! Oh, what are the fucking names? Ah! I've forgotten the names of the dragons. Oh, but this is such a good... I hope the dragons become a creature themselves. I really hope so. Sokka's Haiku. Counter target spell. Draw a card. Then mill 3 cards. Untap target land. This card is in fact in itself a haiku. This card in itself is a haiku. 5 mana. 5, 3, 7, 3. This card is a haiku in itself. This card's great. Don't think you'll run it, but this card's fucking great. It's Momo, friendly flyer, flying. The first non-Lima creature spell with flying you cast during each of your turns costs 1 less to cast. Whenever another creature you control with flying enters, Momo gets a +1/+1 count on it. Momo, 1 white 2. Yeah, this is the old heart of Alpa. I'm actually sure I was thought Alpa would be a saddle creature. I thought it would have saddle. It doesn't have saddle. Like, I was thinking about this like earlier yesterday, that Alpa could be a saddle creature, because we ride him to fly around. No, it doesn't quite have saddle, but still, really nice card. Like a bold boomerang. Is that a bold boomeranger? Yep. Whenever Sokka enters, discard up to 2 cards, then draw that many cards. So you discard 2, draw 2. Whenever you cast an artifact or lesson spell, put a 1/1 counter on Sokka. I'm just a guy with a boomerang. Yeah, you are just a guy with a boomerang, but you are a great guy with a boomerang. Oh, fucking nice. Okay, so we have multi-colors of each of them. So, Toph, the first metal bender. So one colors: red, green, white. Non-token artifact you control are lands in addition to other types. At the beginning of your end step, Earthbend 2. So land becomes a creature, and then you put, was it Earthbend? Earthbend 2? Put 2 1 counters on it. Okay. Oh, what? Okay. I thought the art in this set couldn't get any better. They've gone so much better. This card looks so cool. Oh, please tell me that all of them have this. Please. I hope Sokka has this card. Has a version of this card. I hope they all kind of have a version of this card, because it hasn't been fully revealed yet. Katara, Water Tribe's Hope, with 2 colors, a white and 2 blue. Vigilance. Whenever Katara enters, create a 1/1 ally. Waterbend X. Creatures you control have base power and toughness XX to the end of turn. X can't be 0. Activate only during your turn. While paying a waterbend cost, you can tap your artifacts and creatures to help each for. Oh, so it gives them was it Convoke? Convoke? I think it's Convoke. That's pretty. Fire Lord Zuko. at the very end of the show. I love the poses they're doing. I love the poses they're doing. So Fire Lord Zuko is just Mardu, red, white, and black. Firebend X, where X is Fire Lord Zuko's power. So currently, Firebend 2. When you cast a spell from exile, and whenever a permanent you control enters from exile, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. So he can get bigger, so he can get more red. Ah! I want these cards. I want these cards in a folder. Hope they all have this kind of Aang's Journey. Kicker 2 for a lesson, so search your library for basic land, put on to search your card for basic land. That's just for 2 mana. But if you pay the kicker, so a total of 4 mana. If this card was kicked, instead search your library for a basic land card and a shrine card. Reveal those cards, put them into your hand. So for 4 mana, well, for either 2 mana, you can search for a basic land and gain 2 life. 4 mana, you search for a land, basic land, and a shrine. So like any of, in my theory, any of the temples, and gain 2 life. I might have to test this card out. It seems fine. Aang's Iceberg. When this enchantment enters, exile up to one other target non-opponent Pokemon. Okay, so it's like it's a banishing light. Auto bend 3, sacrifice this enchantment, and if you do, scry 2. Okay. And then the Avatar Aang, we saw this like over a month ago. There was a whole video where they showed them like drawing this card. And this foiling on here does look really cool. This is definitely going to be the chase card. Well, this art here is definitely going to be this exact card will probably be the chase card of. But yeah, that's all we have so far from the hour-long video, hour-long Magic stream yesterday. I was streaming, so I couldn't really watch it. But they also revealed all the products. So let's have a look at the products. Avatar, Last Airbender, Water, Earth, Fire, and Air. Wait, Water, Earth, Fire, Air, and Magic. Release date November 21st. Pre-release though will most likely happen on. Well, pre-release weekend will probably start on the 14th. The action adventures of Spirit of the Avatar. Yeah, I think this is just showing how the cards will look in foil. I do love that they have the nation stamps on them. I don't know why Sokka doesn't. I think Sokka should have he's a war tribe member. Also, this Aang just has the fire nation symbol. I guess because fire bending, maybe. Or maybe, to be fair, they all have bending, so I guess the benders will have this symbol on it. So, Avatar Last Airbender product lineup. We have play boosters, collector boosters, bundles, a collector's bundle, jumpstart, release packs, a beginner box, and theme box. Now, as you guys can see, this set has no commander decks. For a set of 4 nations, well, about a universe of about 4 whole nations. 4 nations, 4 commander decks. And yeah, we get no commander decks, instead we get a commander's bundle. So, commander's bundle. It looks like it comes down with so far a spin down. Also, bundle unites elements. Masterful bundle unites. Oh, 4 elements of the set and adds commander staples to build the decks world needs the most. Okay, so it comes in with, okay, so you get command staples. I assume like Soulwing, Command Tower, well, Plowshare, Path of Exile, all those kind of commander based things, I guess. Sure. I would kind of really want command decks. Jumpstart, I don't know if I'll get any Jumpstart. I might think about it. But this is, we have pre-release kits. There's 5 pre-release kits, so similar to Archaea. 5 pre-release kits, each with a character on it. They all have their dice, and apparently they all have a specific card in the promo pack that's related to like the element here or the characters. I'm surprised it's not full team Avatar. Again, they've missed Soccer out and they put fucking Azula in there. To be fair, we didn't see an Azula card yet. Oh Lord, Ozai on the pre-release, on the bundle box. What does that say there? What does that say? I can't get a I can't see what that means. Can't read what it's so blurry and small. I love that they're doing more scene boxes, like they're doing the one for Spider-Man. I'm really excited for the. Please, what they have the Day of Black Sun and the Jasmine Dragon Tea Shop, which is shown at the very end of the show. This is gonna be so cool. They're also gonna have tons of cool cover arts too. The playmats are gonna look, if they do playmats, they're gonna look so cool. I definitely will want to play mat with this art on it because my head's just turned itself off. I don't know why. But yeah, I want to play mat with this art on it because I think this art is probably the, from what I've seen, this artwork is so far the best artwork. So yeah, that has been my the first Let's Discuss of Avatar: The Last Airbender. So let me know in the description down in the comment section down below what character you are most excited for in this set. For me, just for the memes, it was the Cabbage Merchant. I'm happy that the Cabbage Merchant is in the card game now. Oh. But yeah, if you want to see more of me, make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit the bell to get notified when I upload more videos. At the moment, I know I've been doing a lot of Let's Discuss, but I do have some deck profiles in the works that I will profile at some point. So stay tuned for all of that. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day and we shall see you guys in the next video. Bye.